Okay, so this is for all my clients that take some, perhaps some tier 3, tier 4 brand name drugs, expensive. These drugs, typically you'll have you can have up to a 505 deductible for these brand name drugs. Once you hit the deductible, you're going to go over into the copay stage where you'll have a copay. Tier 3s are typically like $45, $47 copay. And then you'll go into the next stage, as many of you know, the donut hole, where you pay 25% of the total cost of the drug. Then you go out of the catastrophic stage. But that's a lesson for a different day. The big thing is, let's avoid going in the donut hole by using pharmacychecker.com to get your expensive drugs. Now, let me just give you an example. This Pharmacy Checker is the only site that I would ever use to get Canadian, your prescriptions through Canada. All right, New York Times, USA Today, AARP. This is a program that's been verified by the Canadian government. And these ones that we look at. So let's take a look at Eliquis. All right, let's just put that one in. All right, so that you can either get the brand name or the generic. Now, many of you are like, how come I can't get the generic in the United States? Real simple. Big Pharma doesn't want that coming out till I believe it's 2028 is when that'll come out. But many other countries do have the generic. I had a client that has Eliquis. He's in Old Town Bluffton. He talked to his doctor. His doctor said, absolutely get the apixaban. That's the generic for Eliquis. As long as it's, it says the name of the drug company on the drug. If it's Pfizer, I'm not sure. I forgot who Eliquis, what the drug company is. But the point is this. These are the same exact drugs that you get here in the United States. They're made by the same drug companies. The only difference is price, all right? But many of you might say, hey, I just want the brand name. I don't want to play around with anything else. So we could get, let me just give you an example. Let's just go, I've used this quite a bit, the Canadian Prescription Drugstore. Let's look at that. So we go to the pharmacy, all right? And it's coming in from Turkey. But again, I had a gentleman here in Old Town Bluffton, a businessman, who got a Bristol Myers Squibb is the manufacturer. Generics apixaban. But you can get 168 tablets for $79. All right? You're never going to hit the donut hole. You're not going to pay $230 every month for it when you hit that. You're just going to use this instead. So we're going to add to cart. All right? And actually, I am going to type in Symbicort because I'm going to order this right now while you guys are watching me. Symbicort. All right? I take that, I pay, what do I pay? $280 a month for that, all right? So what is my dose? I believe it's I think it's this one right here. All right, now wait a minute. We want to look at all the options here. Okay, so we want to go back here. No thanks. So we're gonna go back to this Pharmacy Checker. I went to one of the companies. We're gonna type in Symbicort. Symbicort inhaler. All right. Ooh, look at this. The generic is exactly the same. I mean, it's identical for Symbicort. Even the pharmacist at Kroger said there is no difference. So I'd like to do the generic. So, all right, here we go. And I take the 160 out. That's what I take right there. So look at this. Wow. 120 doses. That's 3 months. That's, 2 months for me. That's a beautiful thing. So I am going to go, let's see what we have down here. I like this Canadian Prescription Drugstore. The shipping's a little bit quicker. We've had a lot of luck with it. So I'm actually going to go for $54. I'm going to get wow. Okay, it's on sale, $40. So it's the generic, but again, for Symbicort, it's identical. There's no difference. So I'm going to add to cart. All right, I'm going to proceed to checkout. All right. I don't want all these, so edit cart. Eliquis from Turkey, from India. Doesn't really matter, guys, again. But I'm going to delete. And I'm going to delete. And I'm going to go with this $40. I'm going to proceed to the checkout. It's got 120 doses. I take 2 a day, so that actually is going to get me a 2-month supply for $40. You've got to be kidding me. All right, I don't know why they put that in there. So let me just put May River. You don't need to put the company in if you don't want it. That doesn't matter. Most of you don't have companies. You're retired. That's where I want to be soon. No time soon, though. All right, 222 Buffness. All right, there's my yes. I would like to be notified of these offers. I'm a male. I'm not breastfeeding, hopefully. 12/19/1969. Drug allergies, no. I take Symbicort, Ventolin, and Adderall. All right. I'm not putting the Adderall in it. Well, the hell with it. I guess I will. Please list your... Okay, so I've got asthma, but I still work out and exercise every day. That's what keeps me healthy. And I've got, well, I hate to admit it, but most of you already know if you've dealt with me, I've got a little bit of ADHD. All right. Dr. Beller is my allergist. I would love refills every 90 days. Absolutely. So I'm going to go to the calculator. All right. I got to put a password in. Okay. Save. All right. So the shipping's free the first order. All right. Now, if you want the first time you order, you might want to get expedited shipping. You could also spend $49 and get the one-time so that you always have shipping for life. Your choice. There's no wrong answer there. So it's free shipping for first-time customers. Proceed to payment. All right. So now, this is important. You got to pay attention. So with all these plans, they have a thing called e-check. You could do very secure, no delay in order, or you could do a wire transfer. All right, e-check is the easiest way to go. What you're going to do is we will mail you a payment link. So they're going to mail you a payment link within 3 to 5 business days. My billing address is the same. Please provide any additional information. So now we check out. All right, so an email detail about your... So here's the great news. So they're going to send me a link, all right? You can visit the My Account page at any time to see the status. All right, and we can have, here's the receipt, your invoice, your order is completed. And then what you'll do, let's go to my email. All right. Here's my order confirmation, all right? There's a fax number. So the biggest thing is what we got to do, please send your prescription by email to info. So you got to get your doctor to either email the prescription to this email, which is info@canadianprescriptiondrugstore.com, or by fax. So they can fax it. They can fax a whole year's worth, and you can just get 90-day supplies, all right? So I went with e-check. You'll receive an email payment within 3 to 5 business days on your payment details. Usually it's like a day or two. Once your order is shipped, an additional email will be sent confirming the shipping date, and you can even track the order, all right? So all I have to do now, my order's done, all right? View my orders. It's done. So all I have to do is wait for that e-check thing so that I can give them my routing and account number. And in the meantime, what I have to do, guys, is I got to get my doctor to either fax the prescription to this number or they can email it. You could just email them this email and say, hey, could you email my prescription to the Canadian Prescription Drugstore? Just do a whole year's worth. I'm going to get 90-day supplies. Or you can have them fax it while you're at the doctor's office. Either way, it's simple, it's seamless, and for wow. So I got Symbicort for $40, and I take 2 inhalations every day. So that's 60 inhalations is 1 month. So I'm getting 2 months for $40. I right now am paying almost almost $600. Almost $600 for a 2-month supply. I'm going to knock that down to $40. All right. So that's pretty much. And again, it's pharmacychecker.com. All right. And look, and just check this out. If you go to prescription savings, look at this, 85%. Janumet. You can get that for $9.60 for a 1-month supply. Advair, $28. Januvia, $17. Premarin, $15. Viagra, $150. That seems kind of high. You'll probably get GoodRx cheaper if you get the generic, but some of you guys like the brand name. I know. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. Xarelto, $28.20. So very good here. Mail order, Canadian for compare all savings options. You can go to the pharmacies, get your discount. There's Patients Assist. This is a great site, guys. Highly recommend it. So I will talk to you soon, and I hope you enjoy this.